This is a product video for Avery Dennison V-6700B Conspicuity tape. V-6700B has unique properties that range from its solid construction to its ability to be installed in low temperatures, and it comes in 3 colors: white, red, and yellow. On the outside of the box is important product information, including the lot number. To remove, simply open the box and note that the V-6700B comes in one long continuous roll. There are 2 box variations. One is a plain brown box and the other is branded with product information on the outside of the box as well as the inside. It also has a removable piece on the side, which then turns the box into a dispenser, which makes the production and install process easier. The liner is clear and can be recycled, and note that the adhesive has a medium initial tack, which helps make the installation process easier. The V-6700B can be plotted into specific shapes, like these ovals on the back of the tanker, or they can be cut up into rectangles by hand. Using sharp scissors is the safest and most efficient way to section up the V-6700B. Now we move on to install, which ideally should be done inside in a climate-controlled facility, but it can also be done outside as long as the conditions are dry. Note that other brands recommend the installation of their reflective stripes at temperatures above 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but V-5720 can be installed in temperatures as low as 32 degrees Fahrenheit. For the installation process, the first step is to clean the surface, and it's best to clean it with Avery Dennison Surface Prep and a microfiber towel. Avery Dennison Surface Prep both cleans and degreases at the same time, which makes it very effective and saves time during the preparation process. And the final step of cleaning is to go over the area with a dry microfiber towel to ensure that there's no residue left behind. Always be sure to wrap in sections. The V-6700B should only be applied to flat areas. It should never be bridged over tiny recessed areas or go over gaps. Once the piece has been measured, left to right, trim the excess off with scissors. Place magnets or masking tape on the body to hold it in position, then release the liner. It's always a good idea to work in roughly 1 meter sections at a time. So make any adjustments to the masking tape or magnets to free up that 1 meter section. Hold it off the surface, line it up to a body line, or make measurements with a tape measure if needed. Then secure it to the surface with an Avery Dennison squeegee. Always be sure to double squeegee to ensure it's firmly on the surface. Then work in 1 meter increments from right to left or left to right. Always be sure to pull the liner, keep it low and flat to the surface, then squeegee. Always use the buffer side so it doesn't scratch, and trim the excess off precisely at the end with scissors so it lays flat. Avoid using knives when possible. Repeat the exact same installation steps for each section on the vehicle being applied with the V-6700B, and always keep the roll in the box the entire time. This will help keep the film clean and avoid it getting damaged as it's moved from section to section. And note, when trimming the piece, leave roughly 2 to 3 millimeters from the edge on the section so the piece of V-6700B lays fully flat on the surface. For this section, on the back of the truck, a good tip is to cut the pieces exactly to size before removing the liner. Measure each section with a tape measure, then trim each piece to size using scissors. Release the liner in manageable sections and always work from top to bottom on the vertical sections to help with alignment and workflow. Always place the edge of the V-6700B next to a body line. This will help keep the panels straight. And note, for these smaller sections, there's no need to set the piece up with magnets or masking tape ahead of time. Simply release the liner halfway, align it, and lock it into position. Then release the liner and work towards the bottom. This is due to the low initial tack of the adhesive, which is one of the benefits of V-6700B. And for areas where the vertical and horizontal stripes meet, be sure to avoid overlapping the pieces. This is due to the thickness of the film, and if overlapped, it'll allow moisture to get underneath the top layer, which will lead to durability issues. Instead, butt joint the pieces to ensure a flat fit to the surface and maximum durability. And when the install is completed, there is no need to edge seal the V-6700B. This is due to the solid construction, and the warranty is 8 years vertical in Zone 1. For more information about Avery Dennison's V-6700B, you can go to reflectives.averydennison.com and search for V-6700B. Here you can find more information about the product, including the product bulletin, which has more specific details and it corresponds with this product video. This has been a product video for Avery Dennison's V-6700B Conspicuity tape, proudly produced by the Rep Institute.